In the blink of an eye, everything can change. But what if the greatest threat is the one you least expect? Watch this video to uncover the truth.
While watching this inspiring video, bear in mind what the book of Luke 12 verse 3 says, "What you have said in the dark will be heard in the daylight, and what you have whispered in the inner rooms will be proclaimed from the roofs."
Funny you. Must you pull out those bulky eyes of yours while consuming it?
You need to taste it. Oh, it is so crispy and yummy.
That reminds me, how's the new apartment? You've been talking about moving for weeks.
Oh, it's great. I just moved in last weekend. It's a bit far from work, but at least it is spacious for all my belongings. I finally got a place with a balcony.
That's awesome. Which area did you move to?
Brownwood Lane, in apartment 304. It's the white building adjacent the gas station.
Waiter, I observe that you have been standing there for minutes, looking uncomfortable. What's up with you?
Am fine, just having a random thought. Please, what did you request I get for you?
A bottle of champagne.
This lady is super rich from what I just heard. I will organize my boys. We need to carry out some operations there as soon as possible. This is the best time we must blow. We will be blessed in no distant time.
You won't believe it. I left my apartment keys at work on Friday. Good thing I keep a spare under the flower pot outside my door.
Please, keep your voice down. Classic Sarah. That's risky. What if someone finds it?
Oh, come on. Who would even think to look there? Nobody can even try that. Nobody can steal from me. Do you even know who I am?
Well, if you say so, but I advise you change the location of the key. I'm having these feelings that someone may have overheard our conversation. Besides that, remember what you told me concerning the reaction of that waiter last week.
Dear friend, you don't have to be scared, nothing will happen. Please, get me that report, so that I file it for the director to endorse.
Okay.
No, no, no. What's happening here? Lord of mercy. My jewelries, monies and electronics are gone. Who did this to me? Let me hurry to the police station and file a report as soon as possible. I am suspecting that waiter. Good evening, Ma. I gave all the information required of me like 3 hours ago, but I wasn't allowed to see you.
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Miss Sarah, my boys were already at your place of residence before you got home to notice what happened. Our investigation is ongoing as this incident also affected your neighbor. Please, relax yourself. Do you have any idea how someone might have accessed your apartment?
I don't know. I keep a spare key under the flower pot outside my door. But only my close friends know that.
Have you mentioned it to anyone else recently?
Well, I might have said something in the cafeteria. I was just chatting with my friend, during the group lunch timeout. I wasn't even thinking about who else might have been listening.
Break rooms, cafes, public spaces, people overhear more than we realize. Sometimes, it's not about who you are talking to directly, but who's within earshot. It's important to be mindful of where and how you share personal information.
I never even thought about that. I just assumed it was harmless.
It's a common mistake, but one we can learn from. Let's start by securing your home and making sure this doesn't happen again.
I mentioned to my friend at work that I keep a spare key outside. I trusted her. Why will she do this to me?
Do not conclude, as she may not be the one. Who else was in that scene?
I had other colleagues that were also in the office, but they were busy.
Actually, From our investigation, the person that has been monitoring that compound for months before you packed in, usually disguise himself as a customer and stay in the cafeteria to get updated. But how did he get to know about the place where I kept my key? That's the aim of the further investigation. Please, excuse me. Just a minute. Any update?
Check the screen. It's urgent. That's the information we just got from the camera mounted in Miss Sarah's office.
All right. Thanks for the update. Talk later. Miss Sarah, come in. Take a look at this. You won't believe it. I left my apartment keys at work on Friday. Good thing I keep a spare under the flower pot outside my door.
Please, keep your voice down.
Classic Sarah.
That's risky. What if someone finds it?
Oh, come on. Who would even think to look there? Nobody can even try that. Nobody can steal from me.
I have gotten the information I needed. Continue running your mouth in this office because you are rich. I'm giving you just a day, you'll be calm. Capon must commence that operation immediately, before she returns from work.
Jesus Christ. This is unbelievable. Calm your nerves and see this to the end.
Yo, Capon. I got the scoop on Sarah's place.
What's that?
I found out where she keeps her spare key.
Where?
Under the flower pot on the porch.
Got it, so we can get in and get set up before she gets home from work.
Exactly. We'll be long gone before she even knows what happened.
You are a smart guy. Let's get to work. What time is she supposed to be home?
She usually gets home around 5 p.m. But if I don't call back by 4:30 p.m., it simply means I'm busy. So you people should rush out of the apartment.
Perfect guy. Sounds like a plan. You're always on point.
God. I'm shocked to my bone marrow. Oh no, I was just talking to my friend. I didn't think anyone was listening.
Exactly. When you talk aloud in public, you never know who might be listening. It's easy for someone to overhear sensitive information and use it for their own gain.
I had no idea. I'll be more careful from now on.
That's great to hear. Remember, it's always better to keep sensitive information private, especially in public places, as you do not know who might be listening in. If you need to discuss sensitive information, try to do it in a private setting where you can control who is listening.
I'll definitely be more careful in the future.
We are here to protect you. I advise when you get home, change your locks as well as the location of your home keys. It's also a good idea to remind people around you to be mindful of what they share in public. You never know who might be listening.
Okay, I'll make sure to pass that along.
One last thing. If you notice anything suspicious or feel like you're being watched, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help.
Thank you, officer. I appreciate your help and advice.
Always remember that, police is your friend.
Rebecca, I feel so stupid. I was just making conversation, and now I've lost so much. I am not sure of recovering everything. Why didn't I think before I spoke?
It's not about blaming yourself, but learning from this. Not everyone you see in this world is trustworthy. Proverbs 13:3 says, "Those who guard their lips preserve their lives." Be wise about what you share and where. Thanks for watching. Now, it is your turn. Be mindful of what you share in public, and remember, your words have power. If you found this video informative, please subscribe for more content. Drop a message on the comment section, share with others. So D Narrate appreciates your support.